Hi, Michael Tellinger here with another frequently asked questions session about contributionism and one small town. In this video we deal with the following question. If everything is free, can I just sit on my ass and do nothing? Now that is a question that comes from a deeply disturbed kind of personality. I'm sure you can, it raises a bit of a wry smile when people ask this, but yet there are people that do ask that question, and it is a question that many years ago actually came up quite a lot, and that's why it became a frequently asked question. So clearly you can see immediately that this question comes from a place of capitalism, capitalist-driven society, where people want to make a lot of money and then just sit on their backside and let everybody do things for them. Now that's not going to happen in a contributionist community, where people work together to create prosperity and abundance for everyone. It is called contributionism. You contribute towards the benefit of your whole community. And that means you have to do something. I also need to remind you that things are not free. Okay, this is a misconception or an incorrect perception by many people. Again, people that find the Ubuntu movement, they find the one small town strategy or the philosophy of contributionism, they read a little bit here, they watch a little piece of video there, and then they jump to their own conclusion. They reach their own conclusion, which are 99% of the time incorrect. So please watch all the videos, watch the one small town implementation videos. There are several, there are at least 3 of them out there, of different lengths. And realize how we implement the one small town model, how it works and how it benefits. So you can't just sit on your backside and get everything for free because you now live in this one small town contributionism community. That is not how it works. You have to contribute. And if you contribute, as you will see in the other Q&A video, what do I get in return for my 3 hours contribution? Watch that video to see what you get in return. You have to do something. If you don't do anything, what is the ultimate conclusion? What is the end of the road if you just sit on your ass and do nothing? You die. Because if you sit on your ass and do nothing, that means you don't eat, you don't drink water, you don't shit, you don't piss. You just sit on your ass and do nothing. You'll just die a disgusting death. Now, that's not what life is all about. And I'm sure that people looking for a way out of the miserable life that most of us find ourselves in day to day don't want to live that kind of life. Most people that want a beautiful life want the freedom and the ability to pursue their talents, to pursue their God-given talents, their passions and their hobbies. That's what I believe. And what many people over the many years that we've been promoting this and talking about the one small town and the contributionism community, as long as we've been talking about it, that's what people are aspiring to. That's what people are thinking about, imagining and dreaming about, that they can wake up in the morning and go and do what they love to do. Go and do that thing that floats your boat. And not what you are forced to do in a capitalist society. Work like a slave for 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours a day. Ride a bicycle in the rain. Catch a bus in cold, miserable weather. Sit in traffic every day to get to your miserable job. Or catch a subway that makes you feel like a worker ant day in and day out to get to your miserable job, go and perform a task like a slave and then get back into your hole and just to repeat that day after day, month after month, year after year. So, once you live in a small community that has implemented the one small town strategy, you will not want to sit on your ass and do nothing. Because first of all, things are not for free. Everything is available to everyone if they contribute their 3 hours a week towards their community. And as long as you do that, everything is available to you. And I believe this will create an ever-growing community of unity, of love, of sharing, not worrying about not having enough, not worrying about theft, crime, violence, because nobody is worried about survival. Everybody knows that they are taken care of, that no matter what happens, they have food and electricity and water and a roof over their head and health care and everything they need to live happily. And all they have to do is contribute their 3 hours a week towards the community. Whatever it needs, or whatever the help is needed. So no, You will not sit on your ass and let people do things for you. You will probably go out there and plant seeds or groom horses or study the stars and report what you find to your community, and they'll be very grateful to learn from your knowledge and your expertise. Whatever it is that you love to do will most likely become a benefit to your community without you even realizing it. And that's the beauty about the One Small Town, because there are as many passions and diversities as there are people in the world. I believe that the One Small Town will be a melting pot of talents, abilities, and achievements. I hope this has given you a slightly deeper insight and not an idea that once people live in a small town, they're just going to want to sit on their backside and do nothing. That is not the case. It is truly a place where people will grow in ways we can't even imagine. And reaching for the stars is just a really mild expression of what is possible in the One Small Town plan of action. Until next time, this is Michael Tillinger. Bye for now.